Hey guys, Key here from Kegland and just talking to you about these new benchtop chillers that we've just started to stock. Now these benchtop chillers, they're not necessarily the thing which a lot of home brewers are going to use, but great for commercial environments and a lot of people who want to have beer on tap without the hassle of having to make sure your kegs are pre-chilled. So in a kegerator, you'd have to put the keg in there probably the night before and chill it down, for instance. But with this type of unit, it chills the beer in line. So you can have the keg, basically sitting just under the counter, and then literally the beer comes out of here warm, runs through this unit, and with one pass through, it comes out of the tap and it's already cooled. So they're fantastic units, easy to set up, no need to call that beer plumber. You can do all of this yourself and set it up in no time. Even includes a free drip tray when you buy the unit. So it literally just slides up like that. No need to drill holes in your bench top or look after font plumbing and all that type of thing. They're really, really a piece of cake. So let me show you how they all put together. Alrighty, now on the back of the unit, I'll show you how easy it is to plumb. You can see we've got push-in fittings on the back already. Now this particular unit has two taps, so I've got two different beer lines. So I'm only going to hook up one because obviously 1 and 2 is basically the same thing, but just doing it twice. Get the line, push it in firmly. Now all the lines here, I've made sure I've got a nice clean end so the outside diameter of this is nice and smooth. So that's one beer line in. Now the beer line we're using is the Everbarrier 6mm internal by 9.5 external, so that's the 3/8 outside diameter. For the gas line on the other hand, we've basically just got the 5x8 Everbarrier line. So there's two ways to set up the gas. Now I should say you can set it up with a conventional gas cylinder. So if you get a CO2 gas cylinder, I can dispense this keg with CO2 or some other inert gas. And if I did that, that's perfect because it's keeping oxygen away from the beer. However, you can also use the integrated pump. So this has got like a little air pump. So I just switch that on and the air starts pumping. And if I do use the air pump like this, it means that I have to drink this entire keg within a couple of days. Otherwise the beer is going to go off. You're going to start tasting a bit cardboardy and not as fresh. So it just depends on what you want to do. The other thing is, if you happen to get some of the one-way kegs that you see these days have actually these mylar bags inside, so the beer and gas are separated from each other. Now, if you're using a key keg or some other one-way keg with a bag inside, then there's absolutely no reason to go and waste your money on using inert gas. You would just use this pump and pump air in, and you wouldn't have any issue with having to drink the beer within 48 hours. You could, drink the beer over several months if you wanted to. That'd be no problem at all. So, getting started, I've just got the beer and gas line here, and then on the keg coupler, a lot of our keg couplers are sold with duo-tight fittings, but they're normally sold with the 8mm or the 5/16 essentially. So I'm still going to use that 5/16 or 8mm on the gas side, remembering the gas is always coming in at the 45-degree angle on the keg coupler here. And then on the beer outside, I'm actually going to use this 3/8 because I've got the slightly larger diameter 3/8 beer line coming in here. So I literally just go like that, screw that on top, and then push these two lines in. So I've got the 3/8 line going in the top for the beer, and the gas coming in the side. And then just hook this keg coupler onto the keg like so. The handle up. So literally that is all you have to do. Then you've got a little bit of temperature adjustment here on this knob, but literally plug this into the wall and you're pouring beer in less than 10 minutes.